Welcome back to your class again, my dear students. So today I am going to explain you the next topic that we are going to learn by today's video. Okay. So before that, I would like to give a recap what and all we had learned. Okay. So previously we had learned from till fifth paras, that is how we can change our life by using a polite words. Okay, so it's not about English, but it's all about the way you speak, the way you ask permission, okay, the way you request someone, okay, or if you want to say apologies, if you want to say sorry to someone. So it's important to you how you can able to change. Okay, and here this was written by Clifford Mathis, right? And I told you about the good and bad habits. Here, good and bad habits in the sense how we can able to speak the things. Okay, so here one thing I would love to say, I am not using a textbook sentences in these slides, but I'm going to read it. Okay, what and all present in the textbook, that's only I'm going to explain, and beyond that I am going to give the examples so that you'll get an idea. And again, always in my video I used to say ki take out your notebook with pencil so that you can able to write important points and you can highlight in your textbook. Okay, so we had learned till fifth para. So today we are going to learn the sixth para, page number 75. Okay, so everyone had your textbook, you are keeping in front of you, right? Good. Okay, so now here in this sixth para, author is telling again what's the duty of a person. So here you can mention the things: salesman, shopkeeper, okay, and then restaurant, waiter, steward. So these are the person profession names that he mentioned over here. And he said only one thing: how these people will use a words. Okay, how limited words did they use? Why? Because they have the time to use, they have a right to use the limited time on that, sorry, limited words to use in front of the customer, in front of the client, whatever they want. Okay, so here in the sixth para you can check in your textbook, they have mentioned about salesman. I'll request you to highlight that. Okay, salesman, and then restaurant, steward. Here author is trying to say, you go to a shop and ask for something. Most often, the shopkeeper or the salesman reaches out to the item you want and hands it over to you. No word, nothing, right? So if you order something, okay, if you order something like pizza or burger, for example, from the grocery, so if you order something, they'll bring that goods in near to you and they'll just hand over to you and they'll go back. They doesn't they doesn't own, they won't speak a single word over there. So here author is trying to say how the words can able to play in your life, how words can play an important role in our life. Okay, then again he mentioned in this para, suppose he were to say just two words: yes sir, thank you sir. They'll say the same thing, right? Yes sir. In posh restaurant, the waiter steward do say good morning, like waiter. So waiter used to say, and if you are going there, they'll say good morning sir, do you want to order something, right? So all such things, and then ask for you for your order. But have you noticed how the waiter behave in most of the restaurants? In spite of the fact that the food and ambience are quite good, they usually come and stand near you expecting you to place the order. Suppose they say just two words, yes sir. If you go near to the school, sorry, If you go to this restaurant, they'll just, if you're sitting in a restaurant and they'll come and they'll ask for an order, they'll come and they'll say, good morning sir, would you like to have something, would you like to order something? And you'll start, okay, I need an ice cream, and my friend need a pizza and french fries, we need this and that. So he'll just take an order and he'll go, that's it. He doesn't say anything, thank you sir, that's it. So here they'll say, yes sir, yes sir. If you say pizza, yes sir. French fries, yes sir. Then you'll say, do you have an ice cream? Yes sir. So that's the main words they will use. So here the sixth para is all about the words. And then seven, doctors treating patients can make their jobs much better if they choose to talk nicely to their patients. A word here or a word there, most doctors are serious, or even here I'll show you a picture over here. Okay, so here you can see a word has here or a word there. Most doctors are serious or even stern. Probably they imply that they, like for example in they imply to do this and that. Okay, they imply that they're doing serious work, but talking nicely and reassuringly is also a part of a treatment, isn't it? It's said that a couple of friends, okay, a couple of friendly words, okay, friendly words, I would like to highlight that. Okay, friendly words from the doctor or even a smile can go a long way in making the patient feel better. Highlight the smile. Okay, so in this seventh para he's telling and he's giving more focus on a smile. Okay, how a smile can able to play an important role. Okay, so you have seen, if you went to the hospital or clinic, so you went there and you are telling that I am having headache, I'm getting body pain, okay, I can't able to stand well, can you please suggest me a good medicines? So he'll say, okay, okay, oh, write down, he'll write the precautions, okay, this you have to do, that you have to do, okay, next. He'll call like that. Okay, but here he is telling, author is telling, instead of writing everything, precautions and everything, if a doctor give a little bit smile towards patient, seriously a patient will feel happy and his 80% he'll feel recover. Why? Because a doctor is smile at him and he's giving a positive vibes from him. So that's the main important actually. So whenever you are at home or school, wherever you are going or you are staying, it's not necessary you should be in a sad mood or you should be in an upset mood. No. If you want to do something, if you want to make someone smile, if you want someone to give you positive vibes, first that positive vibe should come from you. Okay, it's not necessary someone will come and someone will say take this money and smile. No. Okay, so smile is precious, so you can smile, not unnecessary. Okay, but when you need you can smile. If someone come and someone asks for your help, just little bit smile and you can say yeah sure. Okay, if someone asks can I borrow your pencil, and you can say yes please. Okay, please is a word that can melt anyone heart. Okay, now next over here, eighth. Okay, here in the eighth stanza he's trying to tell the story. Okay, so in the eighth stanza you can see here it's all about the auto rickshaw. Okay, so he said the story over here. He asked auto rickshaw person, once he went near to the auto rickshaw and he asked to the auto rickshaw person, city hospital. He went and said city hospital. The auto man did not look at me but simply down the meter well. It was a clear indication that he was willing to take me to my destination. But wouldn't it have been much better if he had said, yes, sir, please get in, or simply said, come? Okay, so here in the eighth stanza, author is telling when he gave an example in the eighth stanza. Which example? Auto rickshaw example. Okay, he gave the example of auto rickshaw. So what he did, he went near to the auto rickshaw man and he asked city hospital. And he doesn't turn his face. He just said, "Okay, sit." No, he just done his meter and he went. And then he is telling, "Why? Okay, he had so much. Okay, he wanna go destination on time, but instead of telling, he can say, 'Yes, sir, please get in,' or else come." Nothing. They're just starting the auto. The least he could have done was to make a gesture with his face or hand. He did mention the point to him and to my good luck. He agreed with me on another occasion. Okay, first he gave an auto rickshaw, and second he is giving on another occasion. I called an auto and said, "Central Market." He said, "Sorry, sir." Okay, it's time for me to hand over the auto. And so saying, he hailed another auto and asked, "Guru, Central Market." That man agreed and got in. This shows that we can say no also in the most pleasant way. Okay, so first he went to the city hospital with the auto driver. He doesn't say anything, right? And next time again he went near to the auto driver, some other auto driver. Okay, he went and he asked the what? He asked, can you come to the Central Market? And the auto driver said directly, "Sorry, sir." Then he called another auto. Okay, who? Auto driver. Okay, auto driver only. He called another auto rickshaw and he said, "Can you go to the Central Market?" And that auto got ready. So here he is telling, sometimes you have a right to say no. Okay, if you don't want to do that work, you can say no. That's it. Now, ninth. So I am showing the slides while explaining why, because you can give your interest and focus over the slides and you can able to do it better. Okay, okay. Now next, ninth. Here in the ninth para, he is trying to say how we, in the sense human beings, becoming very cruel. Okay, cruel in the sense not killing and eating, no, cruel in the sense through a behavior. Okay, so here he is telling and giving the example of a beggar. So he says here, like, even a very ordinary thing like giving alms. So alms in the sense charity. Okay, ALMS, highlight that. Okay, to a beggar can be done in a better way. So in front of your home, someone come and someone asks the money, and you'll just say, you'll just give the money, and you doesn't look at him or her, and you'll just say, "No one is there, please go from here." No, no one is there, just go. So there are so many people will do like that. Okay, so that behavior you have to change from your side. Why? Because we don't want to be in that position and they doesn't want to be in that position, but because of some bad situation they are in that situations, we have to understand it and we should not regret it. Okay, huh? So then here what do people most do? He's telling they refuse to look at the beggar. Okay, if he persists, they indicate that he should go ahead. Some says like, go to the next house boy, just go. No, and in Kannada they'll say like, "ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ." ರೈಟ್, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, "ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ, ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ." ಸೊ you'll give you'll say like that. Okay, go further. Or some such thing, some don't say anything but try to shun the beggar. SHUNT, sorry, SHUN is the sense avoid. So one beggar is standing near your home and you're avoiding him, and he'll understand that and he'll go back. Avoiding in the sense not standing in front of him. You'll close the door when he arrives at near your home. It's not a good way. Okay, try to give how much you can. Okay, but you are not supposed to close the door. You are not supposed to neglect them. Okay. Next, and finally, when the giving becomes inevitable, okay, inevitable in the sense unavoid, like you can't able to avoid that. Okay, they give grudgingly. Grudgingly means like they will offer and they'll ready to give that. If we decide, okay, if we decide to give alms, should we not do so gracefully? In Mumbai, they have a nice way of saying, Maaf karo. Okay, please excuse. It's a nice way of saying sorry. I'm not able to give. Okay. So if you can't able to give, you can say शमसप्पा आई कांट इवातिल्ला ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು आर एल्स आप ये भी कह सकते हो कि नो माफ कीजिए आप अब लाइक दूसरे घर पे जाइए तो आप अगर ये कहते हो तो दे वोंट से नो टू देम ओके इफ यू आर सेइंग नो टू देम they'll understand okay today this person is telling no and tomorrow he'll give but you have to say in a polite way not in a rough mood okay next 10th we have a number of notice instructions and orders like no parking no smoking no admission visitors cars not allowed and so on and so forth don't these terms sounds rather rough right true people are trying to be brief because brevity is a genuine need in such public notice but we have seen so here brevity brevity in the sense short time that at least in the case of smoking people have made some innovation nowadays they write thank you for not smoking see the 10th para is telling instead of writing no parking no admission visitors cars are not allowed instead of saying like that you can say please don't park here that's good next no admission no admission please you can say there is no admission over here please don't come here so by using the please word by using a request words we can do a better thing okay here he is telling and then he said about the smoking when we don't smoke over in a public space or or in a hospital or in a function hall they'll stick one sticker over there and in that sticker they'll write thank you for not smoking okay that's a good way actually okay now move on to the 6th sorry 11 here he's telling sorry so here he is telling the word of thank you okay how we can say a thank you but in a new way how's that huh can't we try to use a better terms in other cases also I am not suggesting that in every case we should say thank you for we can think of innovative methods new methods okay innovative in the sense new methods to make our orders instructions and notice sounds more polite and more polished in south india some restaurants are famous for the tasty fare they offer naturally therefore they have big rush and it's a problem for the management in one such restaurant I saw a board don't sit here for a long time. How odd. Can they not say the same thing in a better words? Luckily, I saw in other place a board, please make room for waiting customers. In yet another place, I saw a notice which read, kindly make room for waiting friends. So here I'll request you to underline the things from don't sit here for a long time. Okay, and after that you have to underline please make room for waiting customers and then you have to underline kindly make room for waiting friends okay so here he's telling he had seen in one restaurant on a board say don't sit here for a long time okay when he entered in a restaurant he saw in a notice board that they have written don't sit here for a long time you are not supposed to waste a time it's very rude okay so we can't a customer can't able to say like that to to the client okay so here the a client can't able to say a manager can't able to write like that to the customer right so here he is trying to say instead of writing that he saw in another restaurant by using please make room for waiting customers right so they are using the please so by reading that a customer he can smile and he'll say okay so we are wasting our time by sitting here we'll move on so that's the thing he is telling next 12 it's Practice to be brief while sending telegram. Okay, so I won't make this video very long. I'll just give you points, okay, and I'll tell you which things you have to underline. Okay, in the 12th para he is telling about the telegram. Okay, so telegram, he is telling like brevity, like telegram, again the reason is brevity, like because of the short time, like so many member request his brother to receive him station and send a telegram, right? Some like reaching Mumbai, blah blah blah, they'll write like that. You can see in your textbook, reaching Mumbai Thursday, like Shadabdi stop meet station, so they'll write telegram like that. Now in a single word, telegram has been totally devoid in this is freely, it's freely from any courtesy. Okay, then here in this 12 para, author is telling, may I know who is calling, please? So here nowadays it's become an easy to call. If you want to go somewhere, you'll just make a call, right? So here, if you want to go somewhere, if you call to to your friend, he is in office and someone received his phone, or receptionist received his phone, and he'll say, yes, whom you want? Okay, instead of saying that, they can say, may I know who is calling, please? Okay, if you got a call, so may I know who is calling, please? If you don't know the number, if you don't know the person who is calling, so you can say, use this word. And next word he is telling, like, may I know who is calling, please? And she says, can I tell Mr. Patel who is calling, please? Okay, so here you can use may, can, could. Okay, they are the model words. Okay, you can use through your conversation. And in the 13th para, he is again telling about the thank you, like he's telling about the generation, how it got changed. He previously, if they say thank you in the olden days, they'll say don't mention it. Okay, latest people, later people started doing it's all right. If I say thank you, it's all right. And then nowadays people just make it very like thin, and they'll say welcome, thank you, welcome. Where they have to welcome, we don't know. Okay, so then next in the 14th para, he said, but whenever you are starting your conversation, please try to use the word please, and please try to use in a polite way. Okay, so here your party was so enjoyable. Okay, I thank you. Another incident you can say like, your letter made me very happy. So it's not about the please everywhere, okay, sorry, but it's all about how you speak. Okay, okay, it's all about the tone, how you speak. Next, 15th para, it's like in this he's just concluding everything. Whenever you want to do action or speech on a particular action for part of like a form of speech is the best. There is no formula, like I can't, he's telling he can't say, he can able to give the formula for the particular reason, but he's telling you can use some best methods or best words. Okay, words to improve your conversation and to make your conversation in a better way, and then you can request in a better and polite situation. Okay, the whole idea is to be aware of the need and importance of doing and saying things better and better. Okay, the main idea of the author is to make you clear and to make you understand the concept and to make you realize how important it is to be polite and to use the proper words. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, so again, if you want me to make a revise of your lesson, I'm ready to do that. Okay, but I'll just give you an gist. Okay, I'll just give you a little bit introduction about this so that you can able to understand. Okay, so here in the first para, he talk about the success and the journey. We should not depend, we should not say yeah, success is the last step. No, you have to say for the success you have to work hard, right? You should not say okay, if I cleared my UPSC exam, if I become a good teacher, that's my success. No, there is a lot of thing to learn. Okay, In second para is telling the way you can say thank you. Okay, in the third, okay, and then in the third para he is trying to say ki how you can able to say sorry with a polite manner. Okay, and then next, sorry, in the fourth para he is telling you should ask question to yourself how better you are. Okay, and then in the fifth para he is telling to say, he is telling ki a person how he can utilize his words. Okay, so he's a packet of peoples, they came, people they came and they kept his package over there and they went, and he asked to his trainee, who author asked to his trainee, what could I can, like, what situation and what words you can able to use. So some one person says like one person says like that ki, you can I he asked, you could have thought of lending a helping hand to them. Okay, and then next, and then next he said, that person could have, can you please wait for some minutes so that we can finish our work. So it's two way of questioning. And then next in the sixth para, it's how the restaurant people will use a limited of words. Okay, then seventh para, how a smile can change a patient behavior. Eighth para, it's all about the auto rickshaw, and he learned, you have to learn from the eighth para like no is also important to your life. Okay, next in a ninth para, charity, sorry, beggars. Okay, how you can able to be very polite to the beggars. Okay, you are not supposed to be rude to them. Next in a 10th para, he mentioned some rude words like no parking, no smoking. So he said instead of that he can write thank you for not smoking, so they can use the better words. In the 11th para, they in the 11th para he is telling how you can able to convince. Okay, how you can able to convince a customer, please, like for it, how you can able to make a words in a better way again. Like he gave the example of the restaurant. Okay, how the people used to write on a notice board and how it can able to change it. Okay, next in a 12th para he is telling about the telegram and telephonic round. Then in a 13th he is asking, he conveys how thank you answer change day by day. Previously it was don't mention, then it came at it's all right, now it's welcome. Okay, next in the 14th para he is mentioning ki how you can able to say thank you again, and you have to give more focus on most beautiful words, that is please, can, could, may.